Yes, London Derby. It's you ever heard said you be see a call was a game nim.
But no, there's also another big game because Manchester United Tottenham.
Yes, and Manchester United Tottenham. I think and they be still show no. Yeah. And they be still show no. Manchester United Tottenham should be the best, the biggest fixture. Yeah. It should be.
When they say no, saying Kenya 2 big games. We know saying Arsenal and Man City. But Nyami had much Arsenal bebo. It was the Europa League. Game end me so 2 weeks ago no. Arsenal PSV and Heaven because of Queen a year no nti game na amaso. Nyami had much anu be isa game the front Arsenal and Man City nyina mo game this midweek. Ti you better said here almost Tottenham Manchester United Old Trafford. Interesting way say was a game.
That game no the goals we goals and who the goals we.
Yeah, me who say e be wait me be over 3.5.
Goals we them.
But you know German games they more do. Liverpool, West Ham, Newcastle, Everton. And then games the more day.
And then games na ka say mbedam.
Yeah, so I pay other source of income they can the ejuma here ho so no na need that form.
Investment they am
no pa.
They am susunye o investment.
And then ka betu me nkan o.
Invest wisely.
And then ka betu me nkan o.
Nyonkwa. Nade nyonkwa. I choose a record is also what would you no. So I was a giant tin better. Not a better say. As a giant baby a giant drain we. Oh they go say giant. Any one to what ye. And chua ye be 13 matches. 12 clean Nina Bo. Akabako West Ham Crystal Palace Wolverhampton Wanderers. Corners over 8.5. First half about 5 corners. Na just a 2.
Yeah, 4.
The whole saga for more 1. Corner 1. 1 no boy 1. I say I just said you and the way I just have a baby what it
because Arsenal and Man City na nyama so nu send the message City yes a dodge mo City a dodge us.
But the best time to play City.
Yeah.
Liverpool dia bonus ano.
Then come some dia bonus.
Then dia bonus say next half na ve who's the league in the
but Liverpool bonus ano kono so nyese ono so ba be bo bi.
Say no na o ba. Wa anya careful when you brain wa anya careful. O tutu blow na go say Dwante world na e dey bi. Gypsy King. O tutu dia yisa o nya ne ba ku kim no nya ne da for me. I want na nine. O nya so dey say ni blow mu adin.
Kamu break City ano no.
Oh, we didn't cabin. And then the amount for wisely.
I'm not confident.
Then me ask na for video be actually. Never be ask na for na start here. Never be ask na supporters ni be here no.
We have started believing. Yes, how? EPL standings today.
I'm a printing. I'm a devil book room.
Where you him?
But I was a bear Kenya hobby. T. Omo why post about no my why
be Kenya Southern Africa Eastern Africa be Rwanda ni say you know just for most you go be print me you have entire krom say EPL standings as at now say Arsenal lead table no obi aka bia no say Arsenal trefie ni mo obi abo match ba ogra still you dey so asam no dey ma dey ni ehunu na mo nyina mu wi no you want to decide say week we born no o de mom me mobi obia mo still obia shakura ye de da so oh nyame ayi bi
teacher no ha
atete nyame
oh
I say no they na Henry Hansen heti no say Manchester ni na dey gu asen ni
so Manchester ni ne ko no dey bi ko ball the ball first the ball echi
I just say say Obompire oboni nyina wi o si Arsenal nyame tie mi five because osi nyame no di Arsenal echi this season no also said to the level say Leeds and penalty Bamford no wa wom na da baby just uye bibia Arsenal be wini osi afi Arsenal lack ikuta ye ni nyame odi echi no te say Obompire no wasre Arsenal nyame
enomo
nyame okura Arsenal imu domeso eno anyam beti osu I'm saying Arsenal supporter.
But Chairman Arsenal are there this season, seriously speaking, because You move on man if you think the way a chassis and some media and Castle and I say hold on baby car.
I never heard live on Facebook. Arsenal Nino territory EPL standings today. Poster now why na or territory do be poster go to be why will be there. No the Arsenal dey na bo. Na when na okwa no Manchester United be also Manchester Jesse. Oko. Ena ope peg yibi. Manchester ni hweso no the clip on the standings in the crown. Na agwali bufu yi. Agwali.
O two and there na so no matter kro. O two your house who say Premier League standings today no.
I know who say.
I know decide or steady na. I go for you know. We be so idea akwa the SU the sideboard is way show direction. I know the akwa so.
Yes.
We United ni. O twama ko the baby o. So about United GC. 10 no the board echi.
Avi. But well, Brentford Chelsea, what a game that will be. What a game that will be. And you ever heard Sir Brentford better stop Chelsea. Chelsea considering how many games?
4 games.
3-3-2 Chelsea Chelsea form number. Brentford better break his clean sheet run nana. Say ebese a go both teams game and now Brentford to score. But Jake say a Chelsea win. Bayern no in either half. Because no idea Atletico Madrid for yen ko for. Say we need half so and other win first half now. Na penalty 90th minute upon win. Oh, eti adene moding games are embedding but Manchester United Tottenham no. And she a game but a double chance Tottenham Hotspur. Sana me no. Ronaldo Bobby dia Ronaldo be say. Uzo Ronaldo has go that against Tottenham play bia. Ronaldo Bobby dia there Ronaldo be say. But that ball no penalty be me nyam. Penalty but that ball me nyam.
Man United Tottenham.
Lisandro Butcher of Amsterdam. Oh. One to go penalty. But it looks like a draw. Maybe I got double chance space.
Double chance space. But I remember Antonio Conte starts at Old Trafford. Now, young fellow, so we say bookmakers and so hard here. See, say chairman in here, Antonio Conte acco Old Trafford 3 times. These are the results. Yes.
I feel better.
Into Biso Kase, Manchester United over 1.5.
Manchester United better more than 1 goal.
Yeah.
I don't see a realistic. I see both of them scoring more than 1 goal. Me want to say 2-2 be. To be on the safer side. Men going to be winning. Because go with match we better call any side. Also United on a good day. Now when you man click here more ma. Good run. In the same way Tottenham Hotspur's team is very solid. Okay, Odi Andy. Fair room woman and na Azana yawa games no because and the match is not washing.
Yeah. Ti chairman enwa na yeguso na yehwe ene game Old Trafford. Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspur. Na because Antonio Conte the last 3 visits Old Trafford no. Ontimi enwini bi in 2017 at the Chelsea Acquire United 2-0 in 2018 February and so the Chelsea Acquire Manchester United 2-1 and in 2022 match that is this year or the Tottenham Hotspur Acquire Manchester United 3-2 say Mobakaya Cristiano Ronaldo and a boss goes no anymore Manchester United ama enra na Antonio Conte on a pre-match conference na se ekasano or the atuya say ono de onim say the last time Olusu Old Trafford no Manchester na say Tottenham Hotspur and lose to Manchester United omo lusu ye editia Cristiano Ronaldo because it was a Ronaldo show so time no that was March 2022 this year ya omo ko pie mo Old Trafford according to Antonio Conte or say Manchester United, and I say Tottenham, elusu game no to Cristiano Ronaldo, not Abrante, and I say to my friends at Manchester United, and no said yes, I game the Ewan Semen Subisiako. Now, ever the same game at Airbus when no SMP, and as I say, Dudwana and so added to your bra. Manager friends Antonio Conte, Edna Diaban Uramo, our Manchester United manager friends to Eric Ten Hag. One also added to you say, no more has said Cristiano Ronaldo, even your opportunity has started because a camera say all the big games are. But Manchester United this season, it's either Ronaldo will start from the bench or Ronaldo will not play at all. Big games are Manchester United this season so far. No, it's either Ronaldo ever starting game from the bench. And answer Ronaldo better than Omo Bikra. And no more say Ronaldo and against Tottenham was the last time I Omushia was the same venue, Obo Hattrick. And manager no ever you saw Branty friends Ronaldo and Obeka say, okay. Our game against Tottenham was against Newcastle. That was last weekend. Oye Ronaldo from Nebufuye because such a player, players are almost a term they are almost excelling. And don't forget that times now United in Shegu. Now United draws. I give that to us more draw. Now Oye Cristiano Ronaldo no Ronaldo Ebufuye, but that is part of the game. But as to say, no Ronaldo ever started game no from the bench. And answer Ronaldo ever started abo game no there. And no manager Ten Hag and me and Sisudia and Farman Central for say we best started Cristiano Ronaldo. Ewo game ni mo answer Ronaldo best started game no enso to be a free bench no. Ni nyina said e hunsem enso esi etentiana enya asem keto abra sabi game na ba so na mamemfa probable lineup sa me set me aka na no pay no. Game ni 7:15. But probable lineups are eno etinya ba uramu ewo Manchester United camp ene Tottenham Hotspur. So far the yensa can say this year likely say United ever started with goalkeeper David De Gea, Quintana, Diego Dalot, Rafa Varane ene Lisandro Martinez and afi Luke Shaw ewo central and I say their defense wo enti De Gea in goal post. Abrante friends said Diego Dalot, Rafa Varane, Lisandro Martinez and Luke Shaw ewo defense. So mefo no Casemiro Ebene Abrante Francis Scott McTominay ebejina mfimfin onti two pivot ena openyine bebo ne na wabo Anthony na wabo Abrante Francis Bruno Fernandes Jadon Sancho ene Marcus Rashford enti pe de ehunu wa say no Ronaldo best start game from bench per probable lineups are enano pay eba for the game for Manchester United. David De Gea, Diego Dalot, Rafael Varane, Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, Abrante Francis Casemiro, Scott McTominay, Anthony, Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford. When we bit me started. Sancho ko Tottenham Hotspur manager Francis Antonio Conte. So as usual, the three back no ebe yajuma with goalkeeper Nidin Adi Hugo Lloris ebe started. Abrante Francis Clement Lenglet. Everything started game. Eric Dyer Romero. Omo ena bibia toma ombe started with 3-man defense wo Christian Romero ombe ginechiro the ama club friends Tottenham Hotspur na fi Ivan Perisic Pierre-Emile Højbjerg Bissouma Rodrigo Bentancur ene Matt Doherty ena pe tede yenset mi aka ombe started the ama club friends Tottenham Hotspur na fi Abrante friends Song ene Hurricane enso etime gina affront the ama club friends Tottenham Hotspur Hugo Lloris Clement Lenglet Eric Dyer Christian Romero, Ivan Perisic, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Bissouma, Bentancur, Matt Doherty, Song, and Abrante Francis Hurricane. One more and a pair the inset me I can almost bet me start because Richarlison so I could print game no out and Abrante Francis Emerson Royal suspended or red card. One say out a game no ultimate NCA Caribbean about sad big game ever so between Manchester United and a club of friends at Tottenham Hotspur. Now sad game no and Manchester United legend Rio Ferdinand Ababontin eden sem kakra enso edi atujana ejarema me Rio Ferdinand ensem no about sad game na Rio Ferdinand no kasa about Manchester United two players. One, Jadon Sancho, and number 2, Abrante Francis, Anthony. Also, players no lack imagination. Na on the obetu amofo say players no omu he obi say Bukayo Saka. Ejuma Bukayo Saka Jema Arsenal as a fullback and as a player or down wing so no. Either at 7 or 11 left and answer right. Also na Jadon Sancho and Anthony. You more pretty for Manchester United team. No say players no lack imagination. Na omu he obi say Bukayo Saka nti wadi Saka performance so far and the stick and we say Jadon Sancho and a branch friends Anthony Emoni Eresa Bukayo Saka bona all body ma Arsenal no na chese onso hwese bibia ebetimi ayekama enso etimi ede afru no reports kakra enso etimi aba ewo eyesa game ntiabere said esa match no ne nyina enso ebesi akọ enanaju abra Old Trafford Manchester United airball against Tottenham Hotspur na enya game nko na eba so yesa so another game and so eba so na medika aka say Yebenya Liverpool against West Ham United. Now Liverpool against West Ham. I say Liverpool so enya win against Manchester City. I do not feel say we know a morale booster for game against West Ham because unya Man City. Now we now say both ye. SRD tia West Ham. I say ujina sa results unya the weekend so na udi uram West Ham United game na fi enema nyina ekoyi ede ema club ade din ede Liverpool nti omo so no ye behwe said enema enso etinya to din ede am open friends on club because ono so aba under some serious criticisms na do na feel as ono kra no olu soon as park no for Liverpool boy na enim se obo anasa ode Liverpool team adwuma no ode omo ye no asa enema bo form Mohamed Salah nso nya ne de Van Dijk enso nya ne de but omu nyina no ebo modern nti ono so no the lineup no Liverpool was some injury situations no near discuss Abranti Fence Diego Jota de no enti pe opanyine so lineup and eba no seche goalkeeper friends Alisson Becker Trent Alexander-Arnold Joe Gomez Van Dijk NFA Robo Andy Robertson omu ene begina defense wo de ama club friends Liverpool na nya Fabinho ene Thiago Alcantara enso ewo mfinfi attack no ebe Mohamed Salah Roberto Firmino Abranti friends Carvalho eno Fabio Carvalho and Darwin Nunes and so our attack for Liverpool against West Ham United. Etano said yes match and so ACT na ya sound so about another gamer Brentford fie airball tia Chelsea na sa match no and I say enkomo no aye bebrebe ho say Brentford against Chelsea na chairman there o ka say yanko no bia be go both teams. Biaze Brentford ebetimi ashegu in that game.
So Brentford be on betimi hot sa enye to beat Chelsea. To beat Chelsea will be a bit difficult. I mean, per Chelsea, as I said, you may and to beat them will be difficult. But I'm thinking ebi anu betimi ashegu against Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea be show 2-1 and not 3-1. Bisa. I win for Chelsea though, but ebi a Brentford bitch. But Brentford no move. One of the Chelsea are paying more. It's not to be safe, no. Go both teams win your bad. Over 1.5 win your bad. Brentford to score win your bad. I know yeah.
Your options no for that game.
I know the very many options. Because Biggie,
Chairman.
I don't know.
Oh, Chairman. For me, I'll go for a straight win for Chelsea. Over Chelsea last 4 matches now abono how good Chelsea has been. Player Akusia Brentford will pose a very big threat to a team that of Ivan Toney. Chairman, this season was 8 goals, 2 assists for a Brentford team. No, Brentford total goals for the season were contributing 44% of the total goals scored for a Brentford. And certainly, Ushia a team like Brentford, you say or one unya quality at the Akani Homa. You make sure you devise a strategy to stop Ivan Toney. So to me, yes, I did now. And only to me, I bought Chelsea team. And apart from that, Chelsea also certain players are playing very well. Players be on mana and Yaman Koye and Famomo or Chelsea. Last season they were marksmen. This season now you said them but Coach Graham Potter, FR team, you know, last 4 matches, you know, a player like Mason Mount. Chairman, in the last 3 competitive games for Chelsea, were contributed to 5 goals, and the Yama Chelsea team, no, was 2, Wama assist 3. That tells the kind of quality of players, you know, I put it up. I already discover I almost lost for many idea, and in every club, since I managed to see a the progress of that particular club, and I believe say. Oshe how our Chelsea players no are rejuvenated na amo bobo enya goals enya the needed results are now be expect say Chelsea at the start of the season nanka Thomas Tuchel ebetimi enya ediamo na I believe the Chelsea players said this particular encounter it is going to be difficult to do but per the good run of form at Chelsea enya in their last 4 games you know that is going to serve as a springboard say Chelsea be general so now they are catapulting into greater heights in this particular game, Chairman.
Okay, Enti, Obi,
Chairman,
can Brentford score? against
Chelsea. This is a Brentford side or share Chelsea 4-1 last season, but it was Stamford Bridge. Yeah. And I see a baby at Chelsea, Ginano, and Carne, me die soon, you know, so Obe catch up with Arsenal, Man City, and more than him because Chelsea were 19 points. But this is a Brentford side or Tosun Kron. Now, I'm sure a Premier League table next year, yeah, difference near 1. Because 13 points, 11 points, 9 points, 14 points, 21, into Obiano Pesa or Yeren who will fear. And then Frank Thomas. So not if we Ivan Tony Frewa. There's Congo Nia Brante, Johan Visa, also there's Mbemo, also more young Vitali Janel, also a German defensive midfielder, Ben Mi Wechiro. And in Bemone, Nimia, Ivan Tony, there are about big matches. Me say on pese or more quality or more. Chelsea were fantastic against Aston Villa. Or more of a 3-back system. Choloba, Kukuria, Thiago Silva. Ball midfield of Loftus-Cheek and Mateo Kovacic into Jorgi Oni Mateo that's Conor Gallagher no more bench Christian Pulisic they could not make an appearance. I'm looking forward to a away game in Tiankobema Denis Zakaria because not Denis to bench against Aston Villa but Aubameyang, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount, Kai Havertz. One Robert used to Mason Mount as a wing back, Ben Chilwell as well as a wing back. But in my estimation, Chelsea was so much quality. Last season, Chelsea was showing Kabako. Chelsea sang 2-0. EFL Cup me Carabao. No, but again, it will be ringing on the minds of Graham Potter. So look, this is a team of Besha 4-1. It was Stamford Bridge, but at the end of the day. Season you know dropping points there recovery in bad in Kakramau. I'm thinking Chelsea have they have the quality, they have the men. In my estimation, they have the men to get the results away from home. Away game, now permutations now in Kakra. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking Chelsea do have that slight quality over Brentford, but they should watch out because there's a Brentford side on a good day. Especially when it's Chelsea, it's Arsenal, it's Man United, it's Liverpool, it's Man City. Some of these boys are always motivated. Now, Richarlison a prayer or Spurs. Into the receiving talk, someone Ivan Tony Beko Spurs maybe after the World Cup. So these boys, Omu Yusu Brentford team, no as as a development platform into Musha big boys now adrenaline levels the motivation is way over 100% and that can cause a bit of problems for Chelsea but with the form of Kepa Arrizabalaga, Aubameyang top performer, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount the man of the moment, double chance Chelsea. And the guys, yes, young United, so any Tottenham game, young name say on any day, it's a game, big game. Yeah, the form of United, the form of Tottenham Hotspurs. Antonio Conte last 3 visits, and they have been defeats. Yeah. This time it's just be the same level. Man United, Spurs, and so them Spurs for your identity. Predominantly a counter-attacking team. Last weekend, 2-0 over Everton. Solid goals. Of course, the goal from Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg was a top goal. But Richarlison pride on the eaves, Ibesum Abem, Ebeka Højbjerg, Nibetankomo, a Hononya control. Unfortunately, there's no Richarlison, there's no Kulusevski or the most assists. But Man United, Yabobo, so Munche goals, because I'm goal difference near -2. I think even Fulham crowd more goals than United. I'm saying United were 12 goals scored, 14 conceded. Very, very close. So yes, I watched United against Newcastle. Truth be told, Bruno Gomaresh, Joelinton, Murphy, Wilson, Callum Wilson, which one? Yes, Miguel Almiron, Karen Tiepie. No, Karen is draw now. Man United, a fair reflection of the game because Newcastle for a lot of opportunities. Man United now one chance, especially Ronaldo free, Marcus Rashford by solid cutback. Fred and to me connection here. And the last minute Rashford Sunya, I think it was the best opportunity for United over the whole 90 minutes. And it was the last minute the not game require point and a Rashford a ball no a two baby. But a sunset Spurs for one more yes Spurs supporters na shall say some more kasa say Antonio Conte style way the anya de be bo mo almost more Italy say sana Antonio Conte obey ni because or share ni mu say after the World Cup a Honda league na nkasa be chance amano into Honda obey unleash the players no but oyi Richarlison prior day use Basuma Bam no ye human song ne Hurricane partnership no but beyond that I'm say counter attacking formation on nya home midfielders Rodrigo Betancourt and Højbjerg no among the qualities of for example like Joshua Kimmich or Luka Modric or Toni Kroos or Nunya Bon or passing ranges no but Betancourt in terms of tackling fantastic but Man United should watch out for Ben Davies or never on the left side of the Spurs defense, three back no on the ball or the left or yeah, a lot of quality crosses. And Harry Kane, so no, I'm sure sir he wants to get at least if you get a goal against United, you're good, you know, in terms of your motivation and your confidence and all of that. But sir Hugo Lloris, Onya one of the usual days, yeah, Man United could be in trouble. There's no Antonio Martial, so I'm looking at maybe Ronaldo playing. I'm not too sure about Christian Eriksen. So we can have Fred, Casemiro, and Scott McTominay because Fred and Anthony partnership, they may share in the game against Newcastle. It was quite good. Fred tries or Tina bench Kakrano Bermuno na Eyanisa. Again, I'm hoping you say United defense, no. Yes, is the usual Diego Dalot, Alessandro Martinez, maybe Rafael Varane, maybe a Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw can't say the coach had show me na training grounds. But Omoba Park in this one. But I think statistically Spurs have not been strong against United or Old Trafford and Spurs for me holding My United to a 0-0 draw at half time. Me sure say Old Trafford supporters no be agitated kakra pressure beba team no so then maybe they'll take advantage of a counter because there's a Man United side in the game no on by a lot more forward passing or mobile some breaking lines no because Spurs be about send on against Arsenal on be come to watch maybe because a counter attacking formation a defensive formation so United on a good day, yes, they can create opportunities, but some are efficient. So omu lusu efficiency touch now omu lusu against Newcastle now because you get the opportunities and you miss them. It could be trouble for them. They have to build their confidence in terms of the goals. Goals about building confidence. But Spurs will be a very tough side. Again, I'll go for double chance Manchester United because I'm go home and I'm sure there's a game where on the person I'm to draw against Newcastle and then again draw against Spurs. I'm sure they'll be in for the kill but they should be watch out for Spurs counter attack. Hurricane, Heung-min Son, they could cause troubles for them. And again, maybe later on Lucas Moura. Because also make or cameo appearance against Everton and obianim the quality so cra obetumi ha again kakra but double chance United.
Okay, Biggie.
Chairman.
United Tottenham Hotspurs.
Chairman, it's an attacking side versus that of a defensive side.
Then a defensive side.
Tottenham Hotspurs.
Okay.
Antonio Conte, being an Italian manager, knows how to set up very well on open results against certain clubs on more possessive football. And for the three-back system, I had the Antonio Conte na yenimno. So on ultimate system na ball Chelsea. At the end, I had the league title any idea how good he is when it comes to that particular formation. One problem at Tottenham defense in the war, and they say Eric Dyer up till now, whenever playing the central defensive role, everyone said you're defensive midfield because he's a makeshift. Whenever there is pressure of Ambo, apart from that, Nipo Mobe Partisan or Christian Romero makes certain mistakes whenever there is pressure on the team. So what now? It's Manchester United and Manchester Marcus Rashford, Anthony, and that of Jadon Sancho should make sure that they are going to run at the defense of Tottenham. When they do that, defense will be disorganized because there is going to be pressure, and then only be to Manchester United affirm. The midfield battle, Ebi Obeti Casemiro, Obeti Christian Eriksen, Obeti Bruno Fernandes, but the kind of quality at Tottenham also in midfield is going to come to bear today. Ivis Bissouma is one of the players at Chairman. I see him to be underrated. He has quality. On any day, midfield will be Chiabiano, Obeti Media Tormento. Etunya such a player. No only Jim the Tottenham team no. Oma that kind of shield, any cover. Team ni ebe here. Defensive side. Now attacking wise, or better so team lazy well between the defense and then the attacker. Certainly you are sure say when you play Obeti me Abuama near Makoye Ediamao. Rodrigo Bentancur, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg has quality. I am expecting say based on this midfielders Tottenham team Nikitano, Erik ten Hag should make sure so about the double pivot because there is going to be a bit of pressure whenever they get hold of the ball. It's almost yes Jumana. Now you have Scott McTominay and Casemiro with the experience and the quality at the Manchester United in Finfi Onoma. It is really going to help Manchester United because every you see the kind of pressure at Tottenham the Beba. Manchester United be a bit fortunate because one of the most intelligent attackers our Tottenham team limu doubt for Kulusevski. Chairman, Sabran Teni available. Richarlison I can't watch him this particular season. Onya be more. A chair the kind of quality. No Nikita. So if he's out, how to mark a Hurricane any human song? It's another problem on its own. But Manchester United also has a blessing in disguise. No Harry Maguire. Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane partnership this particular season has been one of the best for the club. It is going to be a very difficult game. But just as a year that of Antonio Conte ran Neche, so about Old Trafford and Eddie Manono, certainly I am expecting some Manchester United and everything me yes Jumano. But Chairman, so here Tottenham Arsenal game now. Whenever they are defending, it makes it difficult to break it through. And the problem now is that Manchester United need to devise a strategy. Almost defend here. And also to me, those war passes or incisive passes. I bet me are breaking the defense. Now to me, I get it to the attackers. No matter that kind of results at the amount. And it's going to be difficult. I would say that Cristiano Ronaldo bet me started this particular game at the amount Manchester United because he's a player. Chairman, so on your bad day, I fine when your bad day. But on a good day, even a half chance, Cristiano Ronaldo bet me converted those chances into goals. And Tottenham being the team I watching power, EP on him certainly. And Kebe in the game so only Benjamin no about this kind of game at Manchester United. It looks difficult, but playing at Old Trafford, now Manchester United, this particular season, Manchester United. But then again, you look at it, say Erik ten Hag only a couple of bad games, but after that or bounce back. The only problem at Manchester United after Erik ten Hag bounce back and they say whenever he played Harry Maguire, there was problem with Manchester United on him. And today there is going to be no Harry Maguire, and I expect Lisandro Martinez and Varane. Some will get hold of the attackers of that of Tottenham. If they're able to do that, Chairman, we a Hurricane film. Now you human song filmer. The Tottenham midfielders are good though, but on conversion rate of them, and certainly it is going to be difficult for them to get the goals. And to Manchester United, yes, Jumani. No, Mutimi, a device here strategy. I'm expecting Bruno Fernandes. So those passes are being here because Tottenham is going to defend. And so therefore, Uben will be able to be a kita ball. A creative space is the Amani teammates. No, as also those incisive passes, and Bruno Fernandes should be up and be able to do that for Manchester United. And some to me, the needed results. But apart from that, Chairman, I still see the game to be a goal scoring draw between these two sides.
Okay, Andy.
Now me can't say same way about Rio Ferdinand's statement or make here with regards to two players from Manchester United. Abranche friend say Jadon Sancho and Anthony. Or say Omusia Bukayo Saka. And Jarebe Samia said you see a can say
Jadon Sancho and Anthony lack imagination and should be killing fullbacks, says Rio Ferdinand as he tells the Man United duo to look at Arsenal's Bukayo Saka for inspiration. Perfect. Because Bukayo Saka this season, other got Martinelli kahu. A come with the fullbacks in Namson, no bomb goes at Trent. And yeah, a year no son is right. The strength no go new be an a bag of Bami upon. Omugobis a Gomez Bago Venze. Aguano Baba, Joe Gomez and Joe Gomez. Oh, but this season that's an inspiration. As an inspiration, I mean, because HSA we are saying on hard times also stay strong. Hey, there are good times ahead.
The Obi Ametu say video yi ejare say ni Arsenal for video no ma.
Arsenal ni no Kenya o the Rwanda. On the do number bro. Why so you say area home string pa. They say we printing EPL standings. And on nam no tare. Odu be o dey tare o. Who are you going to be why we be an advert why? And on the attire say EPL standings today and then okay. What I say? Oba so chese no boy you be ball. I want for Bobby and we be born Arsenal Mobi. But still ombo we gra Arsenal that's all. Na be joy awan ya dey United ni na. Ogo target. Oh, why yeah all printing. We go to any kase. Come a perfect prince again kakaka man. Oh, me gra the oil himself because him start the territory. Now they come back anyone nam dia ball. Oh, frustra. I'm the member from seed. Oh, frusters. Now, I don't have a man's on offer. Yeah, Kaimo. When one night the United Nino Huruna or the unit targeted. Oh, United. Anyway, yeah, trust me.
Someone here talks about a World Cup no eba, and then no Chelsea for the statement eba bonting.
FIFA your press conference and Richie. FIFA president say everyone is invited, regardless of age, gender, race, sexual orientation. And I say, "Bibia, obi eti mi ba." Says almost say, "Omo allow say if you ni amranti." Also umbra. And they say almost some be sobering centers. Obi what you sobering center. Kata for the say. Who's a mukom on offense or boa? Abonti. But some go yini because who say they have over 3 million people on mobile. Ni ba be kun do so chere ni peti kuro. What I say? Aha, nti also omo gogo omo ni omo bebre mu. Eji so obi boa. Ombe centers bia obuna abonti an na akọ na amwada. What is it to now? Asoro ko be obi everywhere.
Me say the only accommodation dey be obo.
Bazo akase mu. Ba be so say obu bebre sa say bia enye no abono abeda na ade cha. Na ade cha abono abeda sa. We be to be for. E no ho me nya no akose mu.
But and when na Chelsea team in this statement by na almost statement na confirm say said na nkoma even last time N'Golo Kante say Kante the year 2022 na Nkasa said that a very good year for N'Golo Kante. Chelsea for confirm say a 4 months bosome 9 and N'Golo Kante ebe kwa kwatena nche wa bra football won't me emfa na emwe no koye ni surgery no BBI successful. You know, France say the services of N'Golo Kante at the World Cup, and Chelsea and Slovenia N'Golo Kante somewhere next year. Ending of January, February, baby, and N'Golo Kante ebe sanso aba back na wababisia kind for Chelsea and at larger extent to the French national team. France are going to the World Cup without N'Golo Kante. Very, very unfortunate for Kante.
And maybe for Pogba.
Yeah, Pogba they are starting. The training no. Okay. Yeah, Pogba started the training. But
so you me say Rojo, you me say Dybala, Diaz, Diogo Jota, Rhys James. Yeah. Because pressure about Tariq Lamptey. Yeah. So can you say or naturalizing my Ghana? Can him repair because Trent, Kyle Walker. And Rhys James situation, you know. Ricardo Pereira, so Leicester for right back on also. Marco Reus, so maybe Germany will not be available. Neto for Portugal. So the injury list keeps growing, but it's part of the game. Yeah, sure. Say, yeah, Ghana for the was your bumper see a place no.
No near someone now no Papu Gomez ebe kai no. Say Sevilla for them fine channel because the World Cup no dey. ABA perform Bob Bianca 50-50 Bob you ordinary 9 be kono be 29. Yeah. For the sake of the World Cup.
Yeah. Send your number second there. Say players no be back to some realization. Say the World Cup is so close, less than 30. Yeah, okay, so 32 days. And I was so careful. Say leagues no another 4 weeks because Obiabe close around the second week of November. It been close 7 days, just a week before the World Cup. Let's see how it pans out. But again, I think our major concern will be about Ghana. Yes, when we are missing some of these big boys for the World Cup, is a bit of a problem. Messi, 100% fit. And Angel Di Maria, problem kakra
also injured.
Yes, we may be missing some of these boys, but so far as I say, core business and core employment in the club football in there. Well, there could be some, Obia Beijing say, oh, Maminya Boche Kakra. But Abanisa no so the club side now how, but it's part of the game. I'm sure. Say, my biggest miss cry Wesley Fofana, because he's a guy I wanted to see at the World Cup, but that's football.
But Chairman Jose Mourinho, and so I didn't know to England for any players on Bekwale no. Now Jeremy Jose, now or Kasa about a branch of Chris Smalling.
Smalling. This season, Kayo, Marino, a number of games be. Not bad, but almost Sampdoria say, "Nanya bad." If I were the coach of the national team, I would do anything to have someone like him at my disposal. And of course, that's Mourinho talking for his player. Also, Mourinho, also a G player, we have to just say, oh yeah, tactically very disciplined. Because also yeah, into the open match. Aya, go find a business go room out. Ope, some players say, Dobga say yeah. Oh, and buying centre backs, honor a lot of options. Let's not forget, a lot of options. Centre backs, what do I need? So if I do, I do any room. Almost so papa. But why didn't you more?
Conor Cody
or right?
Eric Dyer.
Almost players or.
But still, I said Maguire Manabeko.
Maguire is a coach on the night. I said maybe say Ghana and say maybe we see. What kind of team going to be? But not to be a friend. And based on your performance at the national team level. And now,
okay. Now, John, I ran to a friend Federico Valverde. No Benzema Eddie Ballon d'Or no echo Valde Babaso. Maybe I'm already training now. Now, I will capture sa image way for Federico Valverde. Said Benzema at a point in time. Say Umbe sa image way at the Wasiano. On say Ronaldo echo J. Hamas ne Sergio Ramos ne Toni Kroos mona almost cut team of the year no. And another Benzema generation no born in 70 moment. And no I will training grounds for Federico Valverde.
I say it has also that you know. Say we are saying I say oh, you should be happy for your brother when he's progressing. Oh, yeah, any bread. It was a woman in Aji, Benzema generation and Yaji all born in some more. And then maybe I'm not paying bedroom. And in any brain was a step in no munyai. So near Cosune, any brain or time conconsa. So come on, remember I abandoned the conconsa.
You're brutal.
They say in your crowd. And remember now, Baron, they say conconsa. I remember my see. Who's a Canadian? Who's a Magada? Nobody.
Yeah. But this time, girls, special crowd, no more business.
It say, member no. Conconsa. Obedi who conconsa ma o re kura be
fon susu no so obi a wa pepa na no oh god remember we
are be o chale
so we o asemo beta no
anyway I know Benzema be nyame apija na because he was happy say ni nuanom nyame apija omo nya omo awards obo ne nsem mo he's happy for them. And now who's on us a draw. Also, have a very say that go with him and onion say, you know, the ever fast so any could do so on there. And you don't forget it.
Yeah, no,
Ghana. I never go pet me. And not say we could go and short your bar. Why but you were test agent going to answer. Well, look at
test agent on the right, and maybe I know look at the right near.
Right, one of them left and right.
Okay, now, now you're discussing Ballon d'Or. Now you care about Copa Trophy, no best young player. Now, Enra area and a branch of friends Alfonso Davies said about 2 years. Say on the no carry Jamal Musiala say on betting denying from Sir and best and 21 player, but will be denying for future Ballon d'Or. Bayern Munich coach friend Julian Nagelsmann and soon your opportunity to speak about Sir Trophy no. Now, Chairman, there is over now Bayern coach no name na any.
In my opinion, Jamal and Jude Bellingham have had better seasons than the winner. From my point of view, the two are ahead of Gavi. Julian Nagelsmann. Clearly, let's just only share this a similar opinion.
Yeah.
And Nagelsmann for Cheba for nominee. And no, because then rounds and I make up Bellingham name, Jamal Musiala. But obviously Gavi ahead. But next season, say Musiala this season born or born there. The answer by and because Aquano, who do you say yeah? Harry Maguire or Bakajo? Harry Maguire.
And I said you biscuit.
And he said you biscuit. Oh, the Harry Maguire, we share Germany. Butu.
Pambana. Maguire passable man.
Was have a chain no Butu no Accra no Bobo.
The only baby the next edition.
Aye. Only Bellingham.
No, okay. Cha mama fam you be so na who favorites me for the World Cup be one national teams.
National teams no. Argentina. I'm young as I was.
I don't know. Okay, Argentina we has watching aka. So we see Argentina no one.
Argentina. And Brazil.
Argentina and Brazil.
Okay. Yeah, the 4. I mean, 4.
Okay. There be me just say okay 8 for the Ghana baby.
They can 4. Argentina, Brazil, Germany, Ghana.
Come on.
No, say favorite just already. You favorite. Masa, asama obuza me no. O say Mimi favorite. A matter of opinion, Mimi favorite. How do you be Papa someone you're very careful but now was started type. Papa someone Papa Google abide ya sasi down no me. How do you time what's beside me say me favorite.
Yeah.
Me him there.
No, okay. Till 4 now say Argentina, Brazil,
Germany, Ghana.
Okay. Go on Busali Messi about the favorites and Ra. And now Omubisa Messi no say without Argentina. Onka the 2 other favorites of Jiris World Cup we or betting.
That's who can say without Ghana. Come in, we can do, you know.
And they without Ghana.
Okay. Messi say
Messi the also we to see Brazil and France.
Brazil and France are the 2 great candidates to win the World Cup. Well, Messi is so in your bad, but
for the Ghana cow.
For the Ghana cow.
Kevin De Bruyne and Timin drew a quarterfinals of the Champions
Belgium
World Cup.
Belgium. Omun
Timin drew.
Belgium. Very one have a Tony and one have a rumbo. Omun Timin there, your uncle for me bo. Bamun Kufu on Yadio. Yeah, the problem I want to say. Omun Yaya, the coach in Yadi. It's and now we're Inaki.
Yeah, I know.
Inaki by 1-2 minutes. Pa, what to go? Aquano, Inaki. Nine or bar, what do you soon said you're using here? Oh, we yet to be Yensa. Say, would you coach no Nimshi crowd is another boy in there? A hin about pay. So Inaki pa on a good day could lose Bay Pono, Patage Natural, Salis Numaba, on Salis, Dobama Artilines.
Yeah.
Oh, Kakalu Hotsunodo, you didn't get ya. Tiger Massa. Your court semi-final.
Is the lead to say this so extended?
Nanki, I change coach no. Oh, I don't know how we are there. The problem is so, but because your group name is very difficult. But they are coming same as the comes on that. I've had you someone short no boy because short and non-forms are Basande. But I am saying your inspiration say we played against Germany that had Tony Kroos that had stars that team won the World Cup, but it couldn't be. We played 2-2 in a game we could have won. I don't ever say we need to revoke that spirit of Ghana. See, yes, that spirit now. They say Ghana and the community. Obia referee so also bomb my blaster.
Now coach I give no to coach ka hona e board role.
I go see apia.
And to coach asemi na
that they go see apia she team no correct.
Germany, you say you take lead now. Germany, you changes. No, the attackers say, "Bema be pekate no." No, because you appear to you changes the attackers say, "Bem." He should have brought in defenders.
No. You don't bring in also the typical Ghanaian attitude. Because Apia felt that the match could have won into your say.
Germany we are able 2-2.
2-2 no.
That's changes in the work here.
Germany don't manage more pressure. Oma Germany go more pressure. Oba just so 12.
Eventually pressure ne by me board draw.
There be omo take and your pressure by me board draw. E can on better here. Hey, Germany go my Brazil pressure. Almost 7. Men try Germany and defend you. Ejina Brazil yeah you coach you go defend you. First half not 3. Na second half to be catch up to win now battery. A friendly match. Mugun go for any match. World Cup be say o me jai ko crash am. And am so mo yeah wise okay ni what your break. And on me board.
Friendly game no.
Aye. No tiase man say dey nyehwe. Na fe yesu eni abri body kekekekeko. Coach no also stand me. Ne grabs me go kan Facebook ade no ade on be kan che bia. Me. I say. What chamber for? Is it your group will be able to share?
In Kazadi, say with me about draw.
Anyway, Korea for me say. No. I want to be sure. As a man who can run, say Korea for me say.
Let me see with me about draw. Be with me out.
Debbie. Korea.
You be sure. You be sure. You be sure.
South Korea. No group no match for buy is how much.
Say man, I'm to say any for buy. Come on, musu din Korea.
Almost was on the trip.
I'm to say yes, so no more yele omo ho a. On be nya trainer to ma pedro 1-1 bia so no mo ko.
So what think on?
Korea for.
German.
Now steady Ghana nyade team fun zanje yo. Korea no man say. Oh, World Cup women can you said come Mama try. The group ready you your coach na the modern money you kakra. But all things being equal, the coach the modern money you kakra bia. Ebe munyabutre wasa yo okay.
Gideon War Black Stars more World Cup for the time of Gideon no do.
Oh, and yes, I didn't. What I can't say, I quite trust. Can't say now the income because why is I'm a man for home for coming power. By next, then you know, church, I don't want to share with the Amazon Montazi. It is our mom just as a Ghanaian to Portugal. Near the idea, no maybe. Okay. Don't can Sagana support to Ghana, Jenny, a moment, Jimmy.
But it's Jabra Steven, no question.
Who's in this Sagana to Portugal? No.
Wait, I'm ready to travel too.
Let the league general say, the Black Stars are not going to play at the World Cup. They are just escorting the football nations to the World Cup. Papa someone said North Korea will score us. Papa, we know nyadwin. I say, Agampa, you are talking of the team spirit that played Germany. Okay, Sula Ali Muntaya, Samajan and those guys. But also, you know, referee there because at that time, no more contact. So, you know, referee. So that time, the players is almost like my. Anyone, why? That before that match, Romaka say, bomb match, we are not scanning ma. I'm on your training, you know. And so I'm going to bubble 2-2. Until with the right, you know. Oh. Obviously, why is this the poor? You, obviously, became wheat of is not good for you. Okay, we feel back. My name is I. Ode twaso. Just say, okay, Ghana, but said yeah, just one baby. Okay. No, but what I'm saying, you don't understand. Obie, it's your group, South Korea, say.
Ghana ain't qualifying free group name.
Oh,
yeah, I'm telling you. The Omoya Black Star is here there. So, they say the new video analyst about Oma Pam Edward, or the new video analyst for Norgeland Aba, and called the Brony Kra team manager Eba.
Why no?
Yeah, Nipa Otoado. They say a team no mind in Norgeland, right to dream Norgeland. Inti no kwe on say sunsunya bia ni sika akono mu ani oto adumu. I'm telling you, chairman. There's no difference, but just that we give him credit for qualifying for the World Cup. Who's on was say the bus after the World Cup or Connie or joining? It's the team no. Yes, so say some penny for be take his team no. Be take his because onim say adiano. In fact, you know, right after, but you see that's why I have a problem. So if you know you are leaving after the World Cup, then leave now. And then I'll bet you a winning bonus, ni qualification bonus, ni appearance fee. We are see what your team know. Into all bano, or to add all of a sudden, we're done local coach. Influence not Dawson. Edward soon a Ghana scouting reports, a Super Eagles no, or a notational analyst, or a data analyst, or a video analyst. They will right to dream for a Black Stars no. Because we are Juma or Norgeland, so behind him say, and no has any right to dream, no. So what's happening? And not necessarily infighting, but I say egos no, so. And that's become a problem. And well, I'm on to us. Players need be Chama one shall Black Star squad, me banube who names be a yam crab show. I'm just hoping self in penny for a bit I insist on the right men because we have the men.
Okay, yes,
we have the men.
Obi frame me of Kachamsa and being I'm so you racist crowd. So how can staff I? See no way you see go na go father.
Some of your players be or seeker kuno crown from, but coach we are from. I'm telling you. Group stage there, you better fientem.
The first 10 days.
Our group they ain't qualify. No crowd or no, unless you don't want to hear the truth.
If I tell you, don't know your plans there.
Yeah. Group stage.
But if you are the BBS, no GDO. I the FSU. Now the entrust. Say, make us say the Ghana Premier League. Wow, when it does war. Say, Ben, you know. To Boise. The case has been adjourned again.
Yeah.
To the 25th of October. 25th of October, that'll be next week.
Yeah, and a contempt hearing.
Yeah. Now, lawyer Edward Sam Crab.
Sammy Crab.
Yes.
And you're small lawyer. Ashgold for any abreu.
Onuna eye Ashgold lawyer. Na yentieno in court. And
okay, all right. Then say near course is very simple. Application near contempt. Application. As a result of the fact that say Ashgold survey with an injunction, but on so now so ball match no, and we had instructions from our client say file contempt against them. And then say contempt proceedings no formally and then start here. But basically near course we court near say judge no who say the general secretary Prosper Harrison say file documents no file about 13 of them. Na Dr. Randy Abbey say only the separate. But Tofik dear say one yearly dear cry and say court no can say mramo dear say once it's quasi criminal the end results could be say the obeko prison and I be fine you and near judge in Bekano according to the law no as a month back na obia enye den on sign on one kasani documents near friend affidavit in opposition to contempt application no and judge no am I 25th October 2022 9:30 a.m. na yensam court na yeba enye say beti application no but okan say Dr. Randy Abbey documents no ono can say ne sanka service no one seven no na believe no so can say or the share ni come and the judge ni say sadia and yes yenye ni friend mini trial and I am finding out whether or not service was actually done, you know, of the said injunction according to the applicant and Ashgold, no, 95.7 they still went ahead to play the first, you know, matches. I think on the 10th of September and 11th September. And basically, in summary, you know, the next week nyame boaya say yebeko mini trial no to find out whether or not GFA was actually served through Dr. Randy Abbey. And no court in Bema directions as to how you the main contempt application. Now, parties no lawyers no so no more and say basically that's what happened in court today.
Well, I know now lawyer Sammy Crab, strong senior lawyer, and or church was say, and then some of Kano, for their prosper no the buy no. He also 13 personalities, but Dr. Randy Abbey, they separate, or they separate, and Sheikh Tofik they say on your one you gra. Obasoko. And I know it's everyone in the account.
Maybe. I'm saying drink
okay. Enti the Omoyan said 25th no so moba. Omobe mini trial on Dr. Randy Abbey issue no say or say he was not served. Believe they say or the question came. Also say he was not served. Enti Omobe mini trial ascertain whether he was properly served or not, and son Oma proceed to the next case, which means that case we next week no can say a Kobam pose Omo ascertain say he was properly served and now say he wasn't properly served. The best the following week, so it looks like but
injunction the Becca wants a match now. Injunction, specific injunction, but we need a contempt.
Contempt, no.
Yeah, so Yameboa 25th no. Dr. Randy Abbey dine witness beba we should in witness beba ni ebisa onsa kan na onsa anka enti individual applications the oye the FNE in bulk no say obi abeka na asem yen FNE enti shit obi awo I don't know whether it was against the executive council and obi ani din wo ade no bia enkoye bulk be individual defense of asemo awode echo. So that's for the contempt, but Yamebo Echina there's another case for the injunction enti contempt the 9 no pa koswa Otemuafo no dia share the 25th of this month. The possibility of playing the Ghana Premier League before the World Cup near. Yeah, I'm sure Yambo Echina say Otemuafo no left injunction now because so Otemuafo no left injunction now FNI na dwen say one show ball league matches on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now week be on my ball Wednesday and Sunday. No matter omenya be 6 weeks of football before the World Cup or 5 weeks of football before the World Cup. So Ghana could end this league season maybe 4 days before the World Cup. I don't know, say FIFA force but that's the plan. At least on Benya 4 or 5 weeks.
Saying end the season, no, but you will break it.
No, you will break, yes.
We had the first round, no. And
no, they ain't to me we had first round. So see, I miss it 2 weeks. 2 weeks off the calendar.
Yeah, more than that too.
No, in terms say about no midweek Sunday, midweek and weekends. There, I miss it 2 weeks. We could have played like 4 weeks and have 4 weeks of football.
Okay.
If you miss it 2 weeks of natural weeks. That but contempt case. No name say Otemuafo no find very serious. So Obiabe Buano, I was Obiape an individual lawyer. Obiabe who send Obesi Akoka Nasem, but I chani benya further clarity on the injunction.
Well, it looks like and some no your boy is here about an iron one.
Bakuye injunction there no on one side, contempt no so ye another one on another side. And nina a separate course of action. And the supplementary no say court no other is saying file other one no injunction there no so nyame and say me different. But I had the do in terms of filing innate supplementary. Like a supplementary or the torso or the more fats but in the earlier one sure no count and tell me other case no. And until now say at this time there another judge injunction also another judge and see nina is separate and yet the same but you want to say
on hindsight how long do you think this case can travel?
Oh, nina judge no so any lawyers any parties no so and usually the over court is when you say because anything can happen in court a procedure usually no be a public no monty procedure na see ente ya na ebia omo pentem na ebia mo nka so mo wa mo adwen but nipa adwene nyemra no ye different from senior nipa adwene ente na nyina mu lawyers no parties no any court na nkasa senior ombeye omo ade be kire say case no be court so intem ana enkoso intem bibisa ente senior my colleague Nikan, you know, it's not anything that you can easily predict, say 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And apart from that, no so say injunction this side, no case Nankasa was here. Whichever the court will decide, no. The main case Nankasa so honum. It's a court near the end trial. Pachamotia say, and no so take some time to do. And say whatever or whichever way the court will come into conclusion and no I end matter nankasa was here no so then
well and you said you be church two separate cases, the case of injunction and the case of contempt. Nimi anu ni nyina no ewo different judges in some it in net no the contempt case and omakoka no when contempt case no has been adjourned to the 25th of October. Echna on make an injunction, and the FA will be hoping, I will be pleading with the court, say lifting injunction, now the football season, the Ghana Premier League, and Twaso. Into ye anymore, said the Nyamabisiako. In fact, when him say, back club footballer, fans will be football back. And if some can blasters was him yaman for obi omo de mampa some guys a Ghana han do be no nya job do attempts there if you guys meet him na grad aye jo papa someone dey na say do see hard you Ghana was you just chef first match and now boom so the Ghana for me and that's about draw.
Coach no. Only
that's some kind. Me say a problem and your coach no. Say coach no se second to be at least ba kubi no kura ben ni mu no ba go egu die kire wa. Nyoma besesa. I'm telling you. Otuado. You say on the 35-man squad and ebema FA no. Through the management committee. Na 35 no. Omo need the first year provisional squad no. Enu mu ne be 26. Area free no na ye nyina ya han ye ni ayehwe omo mbeba no enso ene eho ensem Hearts of Oak board no ebe press conference nyame adu machina address supporters no concerns but before then no Vincent Sowodote say enu no amanfo so oni akambi omo resign ni akambi omo ntiomo o se onu ni akambi omo nko be bia
Accra House of Folk at TOCCA, Togbe Apede is the executive chairman, like the way Dr. Kiki Sapo was in Kodoko some time ago, where Aka, Ni, Nana Kwame Dankwa were not management members, but they were working in the office of Dr. Kiki Sapo. That's the same structure. Togbe Apede is the chief executive of the club, and me, Honorable Daughter and Akambi, we work in the office of the chief executive, and we work to his instructions, and Nyamon to me, like I said, as a director, I won't resign as a director or as a board member. I was appointed. So I cannot say I'm resigning from there. It's stepping down for what? Yeah, the executive chairman, Dima Mesemi, when he finds me there, so you ask me to do it. And it's like, what? Sometimes I look, the vision, the resources, the commitment, the sacrifices that we have moved from House of, we are very close to a leapfrogging of the club. I don't see why we should just leave. I believe in the vision of the board. I believe that the board is on the right track. That is why I'm sacrificing myself, working without any salary.
And here Vincent Sowodote ni ngoma ni sometime we try champion twetwe na okawi say onko baby a oso no oya adwuma without salary nti nyade a onko baby a nti obi a getting straight ye nyina train the press conference of Hearts of Oak nyame adumachina and if there will be the board and a press conference no and so na Odote Ezokasa no worker is not interested in coaching Hearts of Oak. But Enran so they called some of the fans on radio said they should put pressure to sack Bodu because no more fan no worker for no Emambeye Jumano. Now yet a Serbian manager Slavko Matic will be named as the new head coach of Accra Hearts of Oak. Slavko Matic. Now, report says Edika Basse, as a Dr. Prosperity. And now because Santiago Koba has a Ote, as Santiago Koba has a Dr. Prosperity, only could go see a piano to make take up a Jumabi outside Ghana. Dr. Prosperity will go and assist could go see a piano outside Ghana and tea. Sadia, yeah, Castle or Bahas. And it looks like that this Slavko Matted guy, coach, no, on there likely said, Obe Kuchi, Obe on the Baby Kuchi, Accra Hats of Fugunti, and only a year, tite, and so Ohonum. Prosper Harrisonado, your General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association, was share the opinion say, FNO, and you're happy cry, the rate a Ghanaian clubs, no. Especially because the Ghana has called Africa,
the FA wants its clubs to win in Africa. So as we go into any competition in Africa, be it inter-club or the national teams, our quest is to do very well and distinguish ourselves. And so if our clubs, Kotoko, Fremont, first preliminary stage, as of folks who have Fremont, second preliminary stage, I'm sure that's not the plan for Kotoko, and that's not the plan for us. And from the FA's perspective, that wasn't the plan. We've positioned ourselves to ensure to the group stages, do well in the group stages, and then if possible go to the finals and then take the cup. And so we are equally not happy, and so together we will look at it. They just came out, so a review will be done, and then we have to identify the various reasons, and then an action point is made to ensure so that next time we can do better.
Well, and see, no. I'm so too happy with that. Biggie,
Chairman.
They say House of Oak. Sisi say House of Oak office. Slavko Matic, a name paying for no. More trashy out details of his contract. So, I have a coach, a young 46-year-old coach from Serbia.
Chairman, House of Oak needs a coach, and Mpenyifono should do anything humanly possible. Say, Omobenya a head coach for Accra Hearts of Oak. Nobody knows when Ghana football ne baba be. But the fact of the matter is that enye no so ntina Hearts of Oak be decided say game ni nyan shase and say matches ni nyam moya. And it's a Hearts of Oak a substantive coach. Na Hearts of Oak who say ni coach ni because Chairman before I be league games and Arsenal. I was so when you be on ne baba be share the kind of pattern I was a Hearts of Oak about to. I was so when your coach or be instilling a philosophy into the team, into the players. Said they be league games in the shasia. And ya fe na kwakofo bi dinaba. No na baba be jino so be juma. Time buying a players never ten style say. Time buying the kind of football or person obo no betimi actually players na more mahu. And the earlier the better coach in Beba it is going to be for the club Accra Hearts of Oak. And to share sa niema we nyina. Now share the Ekokoso Hearts of Oak team ni mo a. Now some mpanyifo ne ye ntem because already at 10 sembi say mpanyifo na omulidi yema pamo samo board no togo afede akache bi mo say so man nya ntem ampe coach amfa ma ono de obesa fresh samo board ama na ba being true or not the man feels say e was Hearts of Oak Kenya coach a omo be hu say head coach ni na se nema bi ankoye technically tactically e wo pitch ne so a you know who to blame. For Okulu, you can't blame him. He's an assistant coach, and apart from that, Oba team ni muncheye. It won't be fan nema be blame fan so. But when your head coach, ono na obe timi aka de wasa okache no. Ono never drain the direction of the club no because you don't have a technical director. Papa no fi off and buy and want na oko. So if you have a technical director, and ono ne draw the kind of plan I was a team ne faso. But ono ni ni odia a head coach in a juma. So ono ne bano ba be chesa anema ni na. And you have to focus in terms of your head coach. Chairman, utie odote so our interview now. Or say on resigning or resigning, I know there any problem. We all know say before there. You tell baby kopim say be pamo, you say be resign your style. Even when things are not going well. You better na hono ma kopim say be pamo, you need say I feel ya pamo ya di ni so na ekwa baby. But he made one statement. The blame game after the exit of Accra had to focus so ayekoso. And that is my problem. Chairman team na film say you win a say you win a and only who here. If you listen to the interview very well, indirectly, or catch a heart of folk supporters they say nyama na akoso wo house mu ni nyina no omo fa so bo ne mfa moto gba afede na nyo no odote so one fault or say ono ote Togbe Afede office and are all acting upon the directives of Togbe Afede. The Togbe Bachelor and ono odote so one can be omo kwa ye. So he's telling the supporters say and yamana ankoye wa club ni no ono ni akambi omu ni mu he na mu momo osubo bia e Togbe Afede na wo so omo de bono because do ono ne beka and ono odote ni akambi kwa ye. Chairman, at this particular moment say why na you has to folk out of the competition and so blame games no team ne bet na honom sa na de ebesiasi na ye ba be start league matches na afei niam e wo se nkomo ye ma team ni team fa ne ntoma pefra no o ma ntimi anya sa ne ma na mfa ma team no ebe wiase na ha wa niam ankoye in the previous season but omo ye fortunate no munya FA Cup no e bia na this time around one team yankwa nkoja the FA Cup anya the ticket to go to Africa again. It would take so interviews no betimi grante. But in as much as I guarantee interviews, no, the blame games and those kind of things now omo ekeka interviews no, it is not necessary. Mentesa can be a kasabi after the exit. Although they make sure. So Obeya can be. The fact that journalists are going to call you doesn't mean you should come out and talk. Instead of trying to do Obefro because open news. But who knows say that's a one kasa na say some now Obega this answer no. Then go for problem mfama. And I believe the papa na yes ade na ebetimi aboa no. Chairman, Ghana Football Association. I say your clubs in Africa omuntimi more modern and a problem at the Ghana Football Association. At the end of the aboa clubs no. Chairman, in Africa ne bono. Sika. So you sika free ma. It is going to be difficult to Ghanaian clubs to me a performance to say they maybe a near performing. Those days, Ubenya player or you okay so Ghana no Bokumasi Asante Kotoko. Just because there is some sort of pride. So Bokumasi Asante Kotoko. Sabren na sika enya problem. Sika enya dia. Entice players ni bebre say also mu free o man no mkobo ball baby fufro. How to folk player. Obetimi anya sa player no. Oh ya willing to obetena kroma no wasi akan dia ma how to folk. And otena ha no wasi akan a oni baby a okọ debi. Oyo okay so ote o man na wasi akan because based on the pride. So wasi akan the man has to folk nkwa no pe. But chairman ennesa de en ntesa. And the player ni be ko Iraq. No akwa je kakra de ahye no ho because if you look at the economic hardship wo man we mu a these players are breadwinners. It won't for pride. Emo Kumasi Asante Kotoko. On for pride emo Accra has to folk. Na ontina kroma no na common ne no. Obeko Iraq. Wan ko Iraq Ethiopia be obeko no akwa je kakra e de ahye no ho. It is a Ghana Football Association in Yorkie. With clubs in performance for Africa. Again, ye and the Abua clubs and said, "Be Omoko Africa me performing." And for them to be able to perform, they have to keep the quality players. Ye both season New Year. Kumasi Asante Kotoko, best player. Mbella. Today, what is he? Oko. Second best player, Imoru. Oko. Ye season bia. It looks like the clubs the best players. I was so why? Because there are no money in the clubs, and so therefore I was so mutono munya kakade babishim. Chairman Africa ne bono. So one yesika. Look at TP Mazembe. Moiska to me before team. He had a plan. So beso the Africa. On investing hugely. Team nimu. Africa na open eventually oje. So time or to Africa. No top best players in those countries. Oba Ghana no abefa ni ejemo. No the omoko. Oko Tanzania top scorer no akofa Samantha no de neko. Oko Zambia no akofa Stopila Sunzu. No afa Master Rayford Kalaba. No abefa Solomon Asante. No akiko omabum na success ohian na wanya. This season, now say TP Mazembe decided to invested that much. Obe promoted the young players from the academy. Now good Congolese players in the league no what to be the ababa account. Chairman, as we speak, Champions League the TP Mazembe film because when investibium model na na buana manage Africa no what changing no and no changing no we go back to factory settings until say you be hu sa anema no ni be invest hugely in our clubs. There is no way we are going to be able to perform well in Africa. Your problem ne say anka ye benya nanka e be a preliminary round no first round those teams are Asia BYC Bejaya nom Umba nom Kadiogo nom nanka ASR Bamako nom no nanka ye team across sa head no near the acquire him because if you say those teams anything but a chairman how am money running on clubs no sana ye Ghanaian clubs is so running on de e dini ni honom fine but just as Kumasi Asante Kotoko beto e be a second division player first division player no talk quality kakra e wo Ghana Premier League no de aba no blend you no de akwa Africa no the same way no so in their respective leagues enti din Kotoko ne de was so but the model of running these clubs ya ye pe enti say kokoshi omo a ye di din na ya adwen say was ye timi tra omo ne yeko but the quality of team ni mu the model I dey run ye pe enti so therefore that results na ye nya no and one ye benya
okay
and until see about sasa ne ma no Ghanaian clubs ne be koni asaba ne atena hanu maka this same story every season chairman
this same story every season but that way say how there atragase jackpot ne koso 17 games no about 150 pesos you stand to win 16.5 million Ghana cedi when you say career if you jadum no ano bibia be ko ye di amount it's betway atragase jackpot no bet now Samson and the matches no call betway.com.gh now bet on the games bet responsibly betting no any suitable for mamunya 18 years and I'm responsible betting it says Kenya or the venture bet where you can afford to lose Samson the Ekachi Obia says Showmax Pro subscription here $59.99 or subscribe here ubetimi after all the games Premier League games abekoso and then you mean abenya biare obenya La Liga games no and all the other games abekoso you abenya biare obetia streaming on 2 separate devices at a time for only $59.99 and no any subscription obeye eti yenyina subscribe to Showmax Pro. Obi tries a new trainer for Hearts of Oak. Apart from that, Ketias Okreku. This is the man.
Yeah, Matic.
Slavko Matic. It is Slavko Matic. Tevare live on Facebook. Apapana Hardbook Father Jumano. Or no, in the CC America say or Hardbook Secretariat or an for iron out the fine details of his contract. And no anyone sim never paying a baby Jumano. Yeah, we so dia. Enra Ketias Okreku go share one Laporta.
Yeah.
Once the mountains or Kakushasi, they see activity levels. Ghana, they don't say it's almost our Ghana between Barcelona collaborating. They are exchanging ideas technically. And then Sani Manina. Ideas and technically, we just having the ideas. Already you to advert you Ali to say this so signing a new contract with Clement Ford. Brandt, you know, he's had a very fine season. It was signing a deal till 2027. Ali Dusedo. This is a World Cup bound chap. Very, very good player. It's honestly you're congratulating. Obi tries.
Thomas Slavko Matic, 46. Preferred formation 4-1-4-1. Najuma Ochato September Sofia. About 30 matches or we need 2 or draw 3 and or lose 8. Okay, so no a footballer, no a left back, but me person me share statistics for games no this season, and yes this season games our Dima. Okay, so 13. But check in the profile now on Chewa Ejuma Bakum. I don't know. Yeah. And okay, it's in the last as a manager. In fact, why Ejuma na check, but be a 2 months, 3 months. 2 months, 3 months, 1 year maximum.
That's why the last week, yeah, I'm saying.
9th October.
9th October, the last 2 weeks.
9th October, last 2 weeks, yeah.
Last 2 weeks, yeah, no.
Heart of Oke Lusu 3-0 to AS Bamako, no. Nadichinye, obo match. No, yes, 1-0. Jeremiah share the 13 games for body season of Bulgaria. Mekam Bulgaria, okay. So, the last or the 20, generally 29 games for the last club, no. 29 games, 12 wins, 7 draws, 10 losses. Or the 35 days were the game, the club before the very last one. 6 matches, 1 win, opinion in the win percentage na yeah or from a problem on winning matches kese.
Na Juma ye chair by Nansia de Ojaye.
Yes, the Ojaye no.
273 days.
Yes, into the Akani 35, 38, 29, Jayenko 53, Hanoi assistant coach and all of that. But me pen the last game so yeah head coach no. The results so nyaye. Ayo tell you 1-0. Meaning say Serbia hono. Of course, your experience of Serbian coaches, but we need 3 matches.
Matches.
Yes, 3-1.
For matches. Okay.
So for this season, the matches are handled in here. Into the air red now, Lucia, the blue no draw, the green or win here. So we need 2 matches, 3-1, and at the Akano losses. I am pimping 3-0, 1-0. So wish him well. Ghana a different terrain, but we're Bulgaria for first division. So Matichaba we two to kwanya into Yansha Senior. Or also the Jumediano ABC Ako. I wish still we had to work. And now Vincent saw the interview so you had to work for now. Pacho kaunya full interview na no etie no hu ankasa opposition wo ko nim. Had to work no ayetobedia. Mr. Man your phobia ayobidia iti
so obidia crowd support.
Oh but said that ni say
Manchester obidia.
Yeah but when no say yes and some of Vincent kind of person say ade no ayo tobedia inti men how who be brave while the opposite because chairman share asan ko free Ghana for Kasaya had to work first match had to work Samoa 27 September but 12 days later and I'm go Bamako 8th and 8th October and I'm J3 and I'm about return leg the 16th inti say sankadisio bi crowd now was some commission be free protocol. Of course, Prosper not in a reason here. But in Colano, Colaya or Nicholas or Sebo Sunomne Rocky Num and Yadia, not quote the code him, no credit or no. Now how to work as I repeat it, the same mistakes. I'm repeating mistakes now. Not to Vincent so do be interview say look, me crano me a director of the club. Me no me niska bia but me yem na me ye adwuma no. They toss me anu. How to work for crowd the maker. Someone so be sure say so okeka kasansem na. It means so nyanko baby ah. And you have to work. You have to prep yourself up, supporters and say look, no influence within the club no. Less than 1%. Unless the powers that be are satisfied with what they want to do, you have no say. And how to work style no. Send you see corner the menya bochamo. What they want to do, the person who be a say team, no person a volleyball team, some person the person who be no, they can proceed because it looks like say people have made their minds up as to what they want to do. So Matic Diawaba, you should do the job. On your debate to me, I just wish him well. Vincent, General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association. Yes, it should be a concern. It should be a concern to the FA said BBC about say hard to work now and could qualify. But chairman, quite bad now me Ghana Premier League more. So what's Prosper's concern? Your concern should be the courts. Go to the courts, justify to the judge why the injunction should be lifted. When you say court has a free media, only individual clubs, only a member of the association, they've taken very ridiculous decisions. Say you're free Africa, but the football association core business, and it's all about running football. Football is not being run. There's no football in this country. Then Ekoso, into General Secretary, please avert your mind to your core business. Send your Ghana football best in Naso, Nigeria Kotokoni has a man qualify for Africa. I mean, I don't know. You wabo one China boys not fiache. Or not fiache. How are the clubs going to pay salaries? That should be your concern. How are the clubs surviving? How are footballers surviving? And then was say your concern. In the meantime, Sikabe na modema clubs nama ekushiro friendly and our tournaments ben more organizer more to keep them fit for the season of Krabeshasia. Then that should be your concern. There be all things names I'm a bit worried, but at the end of the day, we just wish Ghana football well, and let's see what happens. Yeah, it's good. Sir, President, Obekoto, Obeshia, Omo Nim game, Nimu Ye, and let's hope, sir, maybe Ghana will get something out of Barcelona. Maybe World Cup, no, you bet me for Spain, Hokakra, you saw more facilities. And of course, Barcelona, so ne katamine, or more relationship be. I don't know, sir, bet me take advantage of that. Maybe there are certain facilities. Again, in areas of technology, in areas of human resource development, exchange, Ghana for bet me Barcelona some opportunities. Some of these things, and you might be saying groundbreaking. Again, let's just hope send. I'm just chairman. Me, I was like 30 years of Kreku or per picture. Chow. I was like, no, is that style now? Oh, Jerry. No, a picture. That's of course picture. I was like, he like up. I just hope so. He will do the right things, chairman. Yeah. Okay. No, I said we be out now. President per pictures who. Jumana mu I say yeah share down mususa ade ba ko so mo mani ko ho pa say league ne bebo anu na heavy ko anu de ya more second one omo control to ado say onim no go squad e bia ba because ye ni abre World Cup na e ko no agwa mi nyana boko de na me do boko right say na so e na me do me so mo ye na ya juju ko mo me chance na di beto aso na meeting get to be a PO as yo